Well, beginning from 11 p.m. tonight, there will be strict restriction of movement in Lagos, Abuja and Ogun states for the next 2 weeks. Now, during this period, all residents of the 3 states are to remain in their homes, while businesses and offices within the locations would also be fully closed. Given the short notice of their announcement by the federal government, many Nigerians have been thrown into panic. Our correspondent Ogun Adekunle has been on the streets of Lagos to get the general mood of residents.
President Muhammadu Buhari did not mince words as he reeled out the new measures aimed at containing the spread of COVID-19 in Nigeria. With over 100 confirmed cases of the coronavirus, many believed a lockdown was imminent, especially in a place like Lagos, the epicenter, which has recorded over 60 cases. The next 2 weeks will certainly be a survival of the fittest, and few hours to the lockdown, Lagosians are up and about trying to stock up essentials for the mandatory 2-week holiday. But there are really 2 sides to the coin. The parking lots of supermarkets are filled with long queues of shoppers trying to get in before the shelves go empty.
I have to spend like 1 hour, 30 minutes on the queue just to get in. A lot of people are doing panic buying. They are buying things just to keep because they don't know how long this is going to last. You know, the government has given us 14 days, but even at the expiration of those terms, after the 14 days, we don't even know if they're still going to add more.
Well, it's unfortunate, but we're here, so we have to prepare. It's going to affect me personally. Well, I'm a makeup artist, so events people go for have been closed. So my source of income is sort of shortened right now. So we're just praying that everything is cleared out within at least a month or 2 weeks so we can go back to our everyday lives.
On the other hand, this panic buying does not apply to the average Lagosian on the streets who feeds from hand to mouth. For this category of people, this is really not the best of times.
There's no preparation because there's no money. When you have money at hand, you prepare. But as at the moment, there's no money. Everybody is running head-to-head to look for money. These 14 days that is coming now, that they ask us to stay at home, many people will be hungry. Many people will be looking for food here and there. What is the plan of the government?
I'm a transporter. My only source of livelihood is my boss to move about and make money for the family. How do they want me to cope? The same question I will ask them. They have not made any provisions for us and they said sit back at home. Isn't that a 14 days of death for so many families? Because if you don't eat, I wonder how you are going to survive. Let the government do something better.
Already the economy is not very good, and in other developed countries I knew they made provisions and they were preparing the citizens for whatever would be coming. But here in Lagos, at least, I don't know, some people are hoping that something will come up.
Public health consultant Dr. Tuyi Mebawodu supports the idea of a lockdown, but thinks the government should have been more considerate in order to avoid creating more problems.
The lockdown does not prevent anybody from having, say, stroke or having, convulsion. Now, what do you have for them? Because rather the lockdown will exacerbate or increase the risk of anybody having cardiovascular problem, cardiovascular disease. Hypertension is probably going to get worse. They need drug supply. So you don't then wait for them, because if you lock them down, they still have to come to where the pharmacy is, where they can buy the drug. They still have to, maybe they have their clinics to attend in different hospitals, they cannot come because they are locked down. So how do you deal with those things?
Dr. Mebawodu also advised the government on ways to cushion the effect of the lockdown.
Food supply at the level of streets or wards, as the case may be, using your local government or political structure or even NGOs to do that. You may have a truck that will dispense food at intervals. Maybe every 2 days you go right there, people can buy at a discounted price, or even they can buy water, they can buy food, they can buy gas supply. That must be there. If it is not there, when those things finishes, what do you want people to do? And then, of course, we find a lot of people that are on the street that, make money on a daily basis to eat. You must be able to factor something in for them in that regard.
The lockdown is a tough but necessary decision aimed at identifying, tracing and isolating all individuals that have come into contact with infected persons. In addition, the Lagos state government has also begun the fumigation of public spaces to curtail a further spread of the coronavirus. Ogun Adekunle, TV360, Lagos.